Hello, good morning, student. Today, in our Divine Academy, in today's session, we will discuss painting as an art of India. Chapter number 2, GSEB, page number 11. Painting. In previous lecture, we discussed about the metal work, wooden art, inlay work, akik work, jari work, bead work and enamel work. Today is our topic painting. We need to understand importance of painting, what is painting, how much old art painting is. Here you can see among all the arts, painting is the foremost one. Painting is an art which can be expressed through lines and colors. The aim of this art is to express emotion by imitating the animate and inanimate objects of nature through lines and colors. This is the definition. Let us understand again what is painting. Painting is an art which can be expressed through lines and colors, right? So lines and colors utilize to express our emotions, our feeling. So main aim of painting is to express emotions. Emotions can be expressed through lines and colors. Slipping line, slanting line, zigzag line, all these lines, as you know, express stability, movement, life. Painter use the animate and inanimate objects to, yes, it means what are the animates object? Animates means living, all the living creatures, and inanimate means non-living. So painter use to paint and to express the emotions, birds, animals, insects, vegetations, fruits, flowers, even inanimate means geometric design, mountains, river, lake, pond, natural scenes. So in short, to express the aim, to express the emotions by imitating the animate and inanimate objects of nature through lines and colors, okay, is painting. It is an art which can be expressed through line and color. Now to support our answer, how much important, how much old art it is, we have evidence of Indian art of painting from the remains 5000 years old Harappan culture. Various models of painting have been found out many times by the archaeological departments during excavation work. These lines support that painting is more than 5000 years old art. During the excavation of Harappa, remains of paintings found, means it is 5000 years old culture, and there the remains of the painting found, it means painting is more than 5000 years old art. Here we have traces of the pictures of animals and birds in the cave painting of primitive men of Stone Age at Bhimbetka. Cave painting of Bhimbetka, there the pictures of animals and birds found. It means they used to draw the painting of birds and animals to express their emotion or as a hobby. People used to draw geometrical designs and sketches. Elephant, rhinoceros, deer are notable among them. So one example you will write about Bhimbetka. One example we can write about Harappa, remains of the Harappan civilization. And one more example, our well-known, famous in the world, Ajanta-Ellora caves. Ajanta-Ellora caves are incomparable specimen of such paintings. You can see this Padmapani photograph painting in page number 11. It is uncomparable. So whatever paintings, 2000 years old paintings, all these are Ajanta-Ellora caves. Maybe you learn in drawing theory. These caves paintings are incomparable. You cannot compare with any other paintings of the world. Here drawing the sketches of a swastik, pictures, Ganesh at the time of festivals and celebration is an old tradition of India. That is also we all know. The statue of Ganesh, pictures, Miss Kumbh. We used to draw on auspicious occasion at the time of celebration, swastik, picture, Ganesh statue at the time of celebration. That is also reflect that importance of painting and painting in India. Here Rangoli making is also very old tradition in some of the region of India. So painting is the foremost one. Here importance of painting, brief short note of painting, meaning of painting we learn. Now turn your page number 12, Fine Arts of India. In this specially music, on page number 12, Music as an Art of India. Today in detail we will discuss. Indian music is unique in the world from the point of view of tune, rhythm and harmony. And so it is different from the music of other countries of the world. Maybe indirectly this question can be asked. How is it different from the music of other countries of the world? In Indian music, we can feel and experience tune, rhythm and harmony. Means તાલ, લય અને સુર ની જે એકતા છે. In Indian music we can experience, we can feel the tune, rhythm and harmony. That is the speciality of Indian music. Now Samveda, one out of the 4 Vedas, is considered to be the associated with music. Which Veda is associated with music? In Indian culture, in Indian history, our 4 Vedas, Rigved, Yajurved, Atharvaved and Samved. Among them, Samved is associated with music. Fill in the blanks, beta. Now, recharge of Samved are sung with tune and rhythm of music. So, in those days, it's composed in such a way, that is a point to be noted. A recharge of Samved were composed in those days that it could be sing with tune and rhythm. Music involves both singing and playing. Music can be play, music can be sing. Singing you understand, but instruments we play and we can produce the music. Dholak, tabla, sitar, okay, sarangi, such kind of instruments we can play and produce the music, and we can sing different rags and produce the music. So music can be play, music can be sing. So both singing and playing involved in music. Sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa. Sa re ga ma pa dha ni are the 7 vowels of music. Sometimes answer in one sentence as an objective. It can be asked, which are the 7 vowels of music? All of you know. Indian music can be divided mainly into 2 parts, classical music and folk music, right? So we will learn about it. We have 5 main rags in classical music. See, this total paragraph beta important. It is your direct answer, short note, word to word, read it. Last point I discussed, Indian music divided into how many parts? Classical music and folk music. How many rags are there in our classical music? There are 5 rags in our classical music. They are Sri, Deepak, Hindol, Megh and Bhairavi. It is believed that all these rags naturally came out of the Panchamukh of Lord Shiv. That is important line. Name of the 5 rags of classical music, and these 5 rags are naturally came out of the Panchamukh of Lord Shiv. Naturally. We Indian people believe in Lord Shiv, and here Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, and our religious belief, as per that, naturally came out of the Panchamukh of Lord Shiv. If you put weightage on this word, naturally came out, as like the Ganga came from the heaven, so it is holiest river. Like that, these 5 rags came out of the Panchamukh of Lord Shiv. In ancient India, many texts were written on music, out of which the introduction of 3 is mentioned here. You need to write it as a art of music. General question: Sangeet Makran, Sangeet Ratnakar and Sangeet Parijat. One by one as a 2 marks question separately, and general music as an art of India whole page. Let us we first discuss about Sangeet Makran. Sangeet Makran is written by music scholar Narad, who had written Sangeet Makran in about 900 BC. When was it written? By whom it written? Clear? Narad had written in about 900 BC. It describes 19 vinas and 101 rhythm, which are useful even today. Now next, Sangeet Ratnakar. The writer of this text was Pandit Sarangdev. It means who has written Sangeet Ratnakar? Pandit Sarangdev. He lived in Daulatabad, Devgiri, so he was familiar with South and North Indian music. Pandit Vishnu Narayan Bhatkhande considered Sangeet Ratnakar as the most authentic book on music. So that is a point, fill in the blanks. Who considered Sangeet Ratnakar as the most authentic book on music? Pandit Vishnu Narayan Bhatkhande considered it authentic. Authentic means more trustful, right? More acceptable book on music that is Sangeet Ratnakar. It is believed to be unique in understanding all the aspects of music. If we want to understand all the aspects of music, we need to read this book Sangeet Ratnakar. Next book Sangeet Parijat. Sangeet Parijat is a very important book of music. Pandit Ahobale had written this text in 1665. Fill in the blanks. Who had written Sangeet Parijat? When it was written? It had been written by Pandit Ahobale in 1665. On northern Hindustani music, it was written. He had noted one important characteristic feature of all the rags, saying that the rags have their own individual identity and characteristics. All the rags have different identity and different characteristics. He has described 29 types of tunes in the Sangeet Parijat. Like that, brief note about Sangeet Parijat, Sangeet Ratnakar, Sangeet Makran. I hope all of you are clear about this music. Till the topic is continued, who contributed for the development of this art? Let us discuss. During the time of Alauddin Khilji, talented Amir Khusro was very famous due to his contribution in the field of music and poetry. He was known as a Tote-e-Hind, means the parrot of India. General knowledge question. Who is known as the parrot of India? Amir Khusro. During the time of Alauddin Khilji is the name of the king. In history you learn. During his reign, Amir Khusro became the famous musician, and due to his contribution, he was known as a Tote-e-Hind. So one greatest musician. Now, Bhakti movement started in India in 15th and 16th century. Fill in the blanks. This is 21st century. So you guess beta, 500-600 years before this Bhakti movement started, and Bhakti Sangeet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Kabir, Tulsidas, Mirabai, Narsi Mehta was very famous. Maybe you learn in Gujarati about their Garbi or about their bhajan. So they compose themselves these devotional songs. So Bhakti movement started in 15th and 16th century, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Kabir, Tulsidas, Mirabai, Narsi Mehta, very famous musician, very famous composer of devotional songs. The disciple of Swami Haridas, Baiju Bawra, Baijnath, fill in the blanks beta. Who was the disciple of Swami Haridas? Baiju Bawra, Tansen, and here Tansen and Dute girl, twins girls, Tana Riri, two. Okay, Tana and Riri are considered as a rare jewel of music of 15th century. In Vadnagar, if you visit these two expert in music, Tana Riri, are the two girls of Vadnagar town in 15th century. They contributed a lot in the field of music. In detail we will discuss in our regular classroom, but Tana Riri, Tansen and Baiju Bawra's contribution not right in the field of music. Noteworthy contribution in the field of music you can write 15th century. So here music point completed. Then next point on 13th page, art of dance. Initially I told you in brief what is dance. Classical 6 type of dance like this rags of music. Now classical dance, Bharatnatyam, Kuchipudi, Kathakali, Kathak dance, Manipuri dance, Odissi. We will learn in detail one by one in our next lecture, right? So our next question, art of dance and dramatic art and Bhavai. We will learn Bhavai in this March 2020 board exam. Question was asked Bhavai. Okay, so we will learn in next session. Today here I stop. Jai Bharat. Thank you.